Fabian Akaize is calling for judicial and election reforms, whereas others are also saying that we should have a petitions court separately, or to be separated from the the regular courts. What do you make of, how do you weigh in on this very quickly?
I don't know. I don't know how. If we have a petitions court, that means the court will only function during the electoral season. I don't think this is what applies in other climes. America is a much bigger country than us. It's the size of West Africa, and cases go to court too. The judges will dispose of those cases. Remember the matter of Al Gore and George Walker Bush went all the way to the court, and the Supreme Court eventually ruled that George W. Bush was the winner because they were approaching the deadline, and the deadline for a president to emerge, and they were still doing manual counting. But with Bush ahead, they decided that they could not wait to continue to count since the deadline was looming. So cases will go to court, but we want to see the judiciary decide these cases with the fear of God and not give victory to people who do not deserve it. And where it is clear that people won an election, let the person who won also be able to win at the level of the tribunal. If miscarriage of justice was done by INEC, the judiciary should be able to correct that error. That was how people like Peter Obi became governor. That was how Shomale became governor, because they were originally cheated. Their mandates were originally stolen. Some of them could be abusing the judges today, but if they have conscience, they will remember that at some point they were beneficiaries of the judgment of the Supreme Court.
That's right.
So I think that it may be difficult, not impossible, to have a court dedicated just to the election, because the elections don't happen all the time. That means in 4 years, the judges will only be busy for just between 5 to 7 months. So what would they be doing for 4 years?
That's right.
So only when we have the electoral cycle, that's when they will be busy. I don't think that is practicable. But I still think that there is so much work being done by the appeal court, because our politicians are taking even matters that do not need to go to court. They go to court, keeping these people busy. Appeal courts, they have other things on their plates, but there are so many election-related cases. Look at people who are well beaten here in Lagos. Still going to court. They went to court, lost. The second time they lost, and we know they will still end up in Supreme Court. There are some ridiculous cases being filed to waste the time of the court, and that's why the appeal court is extremely busy. And this kind of errors would happen where judges have so much to do. I'm telling you that it's not the first time. It's not the first time, but this one got a lot of attention because of the stakes, because the stakes are high. And some people want to take the state, some people want to defend the state as much as possible. But in my view, the wish of the majority should prevail.
That's right.
That's the cases like this should not be decided by technicalities. Let the will of the ordinary people prevail. That is how we can have peace. That's how we can, the joy of the people can be full. But if the people are saddled with being ruled by the people that they didn't vote for, then that's not democracy. And the judiciary shouldn't help to put us in that kind of situation where those who do not deserve to rule suddenly find themselves in power. No, that's not right.